Hello everyone, I'm your host Aquaman, and welcome back to another episode of Golden Sun. In our previous episode, we won the finals in the Coliseum. Colosso ended days ago, and we won the fighting championship thing. By the way, I don't think I ever showed it, but, at least I assume I haven't. Let's take a look at our items. I picked up a few items while playing around in the games. And Garrett now has an Adept's Helm, a Grievous Mace, a running shirt, and quick boots, in addition to the Vambrace and the Elven shirt. After him, Isaac has, aside from the Halt Gem, a Steel Helmet, Spear Armor, Earth Shield, and Assassin's Blade. Ivan has Adept's Clothes, these things, Angelic Anka, Guardian Circlet, Battle Gloves, and a unicorn ring that he's not really using. I guess Ivan didn't really get anything. Does Mia have anything? She has Gauntlets, Frost Wand, Water Jacket, Ninja Hood, I think that's new, Silk Shirt, and that thing. And Gauntlets. She actually has the least amount of items. We're actually going to move along very quickly. I don't think I should have taken the time to show you that because my guide is actually warning me that the conversation you're going to have is going to be very long. I've been waiting for you and your companions, Isaac. Before we get into this episode will probably all be dialogue. If it's long enough that the guide is warning me that there's going to be a lot of talking, this episode might be all just conversing. So if that really isn't your thing, if there is something after the conversation, I'll put a little timestamp on the screen right now. If not, you might want to skip it if you prefer the action. Today, it's probably going to be entirely about dialogue and backstory. I've been waiting here because I wanted to speak with you. It's hard to talk when you're so far away. Come over here. Of course. The battles at Colosso were spectacular. Thank you. It was most rewarding to see Babi's favored warrior steal the day. Did I win anything for it? Item, bring him the victor's prize. Cool! I mean, I hate to sound greedy, but I kind of want something for winning. That was a hard battle, too. That was the hardest I've ever fought. Isaac received the lure cap. Okay. And Garrett has it. Incidentally, Isaac, are you feeling better now? Ah, the recuperative powers of youth, and after such fierce battles. Also I have Mia, and she's a healer. Who could expect less from the warriors who rescued me? Enough of the flattery, let's get to the point. Why were we summoned? Such insolence! Who do you think you are to speak to Babi so? His chosen warriors who saved his life? Let it be, Iadem. There are other ways to judge a man. What is it you said you were called? He's talking to you, Garrett. That's right, Garrett. We shall explain all. Yeah, we intended to thank you and your companions for saving Babi, Isaac. But it would seem that gratitude is not enough. Really? I've disclosed everything to Iodem. What do you mean by everything? You wish to know more about Lemuria, correct? Yeah, tell us about the monkey people. Yes, indeed. Your desire is as plain as day. I've just seen Synergy for the first time. It is an awesome power. I used my cloak ball to show him Synergy. Your what? No one else could see it, but I knew Isaac's tournament was strange. I thought it unlikely that you would fight using such power. Or cheat. No need to be ashamed, Isaac. Synergy is also a warrior's weapon. Or power. How'd I mistake that word for weapon? When I first learned of your power, I was shocked. I thought you might be Lemurians. You have mentioned Lemuria many times, Babi. What is it? It is the city of an ancient people, lying far out at sea. Many years ago, about the time of the Great Flood, Babi went to Lemuria. I see. What flood? The great flood struck while I was traveling with Lunpa. What? With? Lunpa was the great-grandfather of the thief who kidnapped Hammett. Oh. Lunpa? You mean Lunpa the thief? Now they're gonna have to explain what I just said. I know it is hard to believe. It happened 100 years ago. You mean those rumors about you are true? I thought he said you disclosed everything to him. Kraden once mentioned the Stone of the Sages. You think that's what did it? I don't remember the Stone of the Sages. Sorry, but sure. So the stone that grants immortality came from Lemuria? So you've even heard of the Stone of Sages. I'm afraid I don't have it. Oh. Well, never mind then. It is the Draught of Lemuria that has allowed me to live for so long. The Draught of Lemuria? It is a magical draught once taken by those who lived in Lemuria. And just drinking stops you from aging? Is that what it does? It would be more accurate to say it slows the aging process. Can I have a sip? There is death in Lemuria, but it only comes to those whose senses have failed from centuries of use. Ooh. That doesn't sound pleasant. Do the people of Lemuria use energy like we do? You have that drop, Babi. That's why you've lived so long. Yeah, we've established that. And become wealthy enough to rule Tolby. What are you getting at? What is your purpose in making everyone study alchemy? I'm starting to wonder myself. What do you hope to gain, Babi? Have you noticed that guy's eyes are differently colored? One of them is blue and the other one's black. Ish. If I had attained truer immortality, there would be no need for all this research. You're studying alchemy. I'm not sure I understand. I had precious little draught, and now I am running out. You all saw it. There was but little left in the cave. How long will it last? And what will happen when it runs out? Paralyzed again? It will run out any day now, and when it does, my life is at its end. Why didn't you tell us sooner? We must hurry to Lemuria. It is pointless. What on earth do you mean, pointless? We cannot find Lemuria. But you just said that it lies far out at sea. Okay. If we search the seas, we're sure to find it. I've sent so many ships in the past in search of Lemuria. This must have been long before I joined you, but still you failed? I needed more Lemurian draught, but I couldn't find Lemuria. Why did you collapse in the cave if you still had more draught? Because it was running out. I have been rationing it, but this time I waited too long between drinks. You were trying to make it last longer. I overexerted myself trying to find Lemuria before it ran out. And your reason for calling us here has to do with Lemuria? Exactly. I want you to find Lemuria. Whoa, how can we... I have not been able to locate Lemuria by sea, but perhaps by air? What? I can hide it no longer. I have built Babi Lighthouse to see if I can find Lemuria at sea. What? That's why you're building the lighthouse? Kinda selfish, but okay. No, there's more to it than that. Never mind. We spotted something in the ocean southeast of the lighthouse. In the ocean? Okay. Where Lemuria should be. Something dangerous, no doubt. What, monsters? We can handle them. That may be. However, something else troubles me more. What is it, my lord? No sailor has been able to keep his bearings at sea. You're kidding! You mean they can't even keep a straight course? Is there something that distorts distance or direction or something? The current shift there, subtly changing a ship's direction. Huh. So the lighthouse will help the ships keep their bearings. Makes sense. So how exactly did you get away from Lemuria after the flood, Babi? That is the theme, Garrett. I crossed the sea in a Lemurian ship. I am hoping you can sail it. But why us when you have so many powerful soldiers at your disposal? None of them have the ability to use synergy. Okay, I see where this is going now. One must have synergy to sail this ship. And that would mean that Babi is an adept, wouldn't it? No. Because he would have gone out on him by himself. But Isaac, no normal person could master the cloak ball. Oh yeah, that's true, unless the cloak ball has something special about it. I learned to use a little synergy during my stay in Lemuria, but he's not an adept at it. With what little I learned, I was able to guide the ship. Guide it, but not sail it on his own. In that case, perhaps I could sail a ship. No, it must be an adept. What should we do, Isaac? Will you do what he wants? If you do, I will grant you whatever you wish. Do we have any wishes to grant? You shouldn't make vows you will later find you cannot keep. I haven't even considered my own wishes lately. In that case, I could provide you with a wealth of items you might like. Babi's offer is very generous. You will consider going, won't you? Pretty much, I am going to call in a favor later. And for someone as powerful as Babi is, I will consider it. Isaac, we have to beat Felix and the others to the lighthouse. Oh yeah, that's also a thing. The lighthouse? Do you mean Venus Lighthouse? Whoa, ho, ho! How much do you know here? Well then, our paths are intertwined. I too must go to Venus Lighthouse. But we cannot get to the top of Venus Lighthouse, can we? These adepts may be able to solve the riddle that blocks us. Possibly. Thought hadn't occurred to me. Isaac, you shall go to Venus Lighthouse with Iodem. Do not worry. You can take care of your own business first. I see. If they can solve the riddle of the lighthouse, then our own wishes will have been fulfilled. So we can search for Lemuria after they complete their own quest. Makes sense. Is that acceptable? Yeah, totally. Ah, you will undertake this quest. I am most grateful. In any case, you will need my assistance to reach the lighthouse. I'll make preparations so that I am ready to leave at any time. Oh, I will take my leave now to make preparations. Then you can all meet at Gondolin Passage. That's a brilliant idea. One more thing. I'd like you to think about a suitable reward. Yes, I will take care of that immediately as well. I shall be waiting for you at the passage. Fascinating. Your first task shall be the riddles of Venus Lighthouse. I am counting on you, Isaac. So my guide is telling me that there's an item right now that is very easy to miss. We need to come in over here for it. Sleeping a lot helps to delay the need to drink more draught. If you find Lemuria and return with more draught, I won't have to do this. You found the cloak ball. Isaac, is that cloak ball what you desire? According to my guide here, yeah. That cloak ball is very precious to me. I can't just give it away. But perhaps you could borrow it. Take it with you on your quest. I won't use it for long. Probably. Ivan's got it now. Babi's face is very pale, like that of a dead man. It's no use worrying, though. There's nothing we can do about it. If something happens to Babi, what will become of Toby? Just thinking about it frightens me. How come we never had any kids? Why would an adept like you need the cloak ball, Isaac? We actually have a very good reason for it. Something else that I can do now is buy and sell a whole bunch of equipment. Maybe try to get a whole bunch more. But I'm not going to do that today. This episode has already gone on very long with a whole bunch of talking. At least the fountain is still here. Is the casino still open? Yep. Open enough, anyway. Pardon me. Excuse me. So, we are going to actually head down to Gondolin Cave, which is where we are sort of supposed to go to continue the story. But there's also an optional quest which I really want to solve. I don't know if I can get through Gondolin Cave all the way. Who's got lift? Oh. Yeah, there's an optional quest which can get us probably a whole bunch of good stuff. We don't have to do this. But now that we are well equipped with a whole bunch of stuff, and actually, we're near the end of the game, I find it hard to believe too, but okay. We're going to head very far north. Very far north. Now we are outside of Lunpa. In case you're trying to guess it, yeah, we are finally able to save Master Hammett. Or Hammett. It's Ivan's master, but you know what I mean. West Lumpa Cave. Let's get through this if we can. Here's what we had a problem with last time. We hit that button and we closed the gate. But now, Mia can use Frost to open the gate. Ho ho ho. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Welcome to Lunpa. We finally got inside. And I'm gonna call it the end of the episode here. It is a little bit shorter. I was actually expecting the dialogue to take much, much longer, and we didn't see, what's his name, Iodem inside of Gondolin Cave, so we'll go back to him probably after we rescue Hammett. So thanks for joining me today, everybody. If you liked the episode, remember to click the like button to let me know, because you like dialogue, I know you do! If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. New video game episodes are out 5 days a week. Come back next time when we will probably rescue Master Hammett and fight White the boss. See you then, everybody.